Namaste. Today I am going to talk about the traditional classroom and its limitations. So we will take a scenario where two teachers are teaching. Teacher A is a well experienced and an excellent teacher. What she does is she lectures in the classroom and she designs higher cognitive problems and assignments as part of the homework, and students have to do it at home. She is acting as a sage on the stage because she is lecturing and other students are listening to her. Teacher B, she shifts the dissemination of information to outside the class. That is, she would have sent the videos or something to learn the concepts, and she designs higher cognitive problems to be solved in the class. So she gets involved with the students. She acts as a facilitator instead of a teacher. So teacher B is acting as guide on the side. So reflection spot: which teacher's style of teaching do you feel is effective and why? I'll give you a minute, pause the video and write down your answers. I think by now you would have written. I will give you my answer. I feel teacher's B method is more efficient because students can easily follow the concepts by watching the video, so she need not spend her class time for explaining the basic concepts or lecturing, where students really don't concentrate. And students get more time in class to solve problems, and they can discuss with peers, interact, think, speak, and even she can assess them. So mastering the concepts with mere discussion and guidance is happening here so that they can solve real-time problems. Now we will talk about the traditional classroom. In the in-class, what is happening? In the in-class, information transmission is happening. That is, the lecturer is lecturing and the students are taking notes. Sometimes instructor is asking the questions to which some of the students respond, and sometimes students ask questions to which the instructor is responding. Outside the classroom, what is happening? Assimilation. That is, students are trying to get mastery over the content. So instructor is giving the problem sets and assignments. Students have to solve this and submit. So what may be the limitations of this traditional classroom? Inside the class, when the instructor is lecturing, obviously most of the students, even we would have experienced, do not pay attention to the instructor's lecture, and they feel it's very boring, and they also assume that it is very easy for them to understand if they just go through the material. So lectures can be improved by having some interactivity. So instructor is asking questions. Here also very few students, that too high achievers, will be answering the questions, and even the questions which are raised also are from those students who are attentive, very few students who are attentive. And the concepts, mastering the concept or understanding the concepts also, very few students would have understood, but teachers feel that all the students would have understood because of these few students, but the major part they would have missed. So from outside the class, what are the limitations? So instructor has given the assignments or problems to solve. They can either solve individually or in groups. Some students may find these assignments very challenging, and for some of them it is very simple and boring. In both these cases, students may lose interest in solving these problems and it leads to mere copying. And the instructor is not aware which student will have what type of difficulty, because they are solving not in front of her, they are solving outside the class. So second reason is that students study individually or in groups. So this typically happens just before the assignment submission deadline or the exam. So they focus only on the assessment and not on the concept mastery, where they do not master the skills and will not be able to solve higher cognitive problems or apply the concepts what they have learned to the real-time problems. So students study only at the last moment. So when students are solving problem outside the class, they feel that only they are not able to solve the problems, as they will not have any support or guidance, and they may lose confidence and interest. So these are the references. Thank you.